What do you guys think are the top budget decks in Yu-Gi-Oh right now? Top budget decks in Yu-Gi-Oh. And before you guys say, hey, this is a budget deck, keep in mind, we're not talking about your budget deck, big baller, your $1,000 bullshit deck. We're talking about players on an actual budget. What do you guys got for me? Thunder Dragons. Dog, I said competitive. DDD. Sharks. Mathmech. Okay. Ogdotic. Yo, dog. Not only is he saying the deck is cheap, he's also saying it's not good. We're looking for good. To be honest, IDK at this point, every time I try to build my deck, now prices go up and I'm in Spain without the... Hey, dog, I feel your Spain. I feel your Spain. And Damien, no cap. Bro, look, guys. I understand these decks might be cheap, but they need to be cheap and good. Z-Arc is competitive now. Copium! All right, let's talk about them. I want you guys to tell me what is a good number for budget. $100, $75, $80, $100, 60 to 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Competitive Yu-Gi-Oh decks that can be built in $100. What are some decks that you feel are most problematic coming into the format? Runic, Mystic Mine, Tearlament. I'm assuming Sprite's like not dead, right? Like we talked about the best decks in Yu-Gi-Oh last week. So you guys still have concerns for Sprite, right? Dog, the only thing that's dead with Sprite is its counterpart 7-Up. So budget decks that can go toe-to-toe with the meta, that are around that $100 range. You guys set some pretty good stipulations. I think I got the answer though. It's pretty obvious, like this deck for some reason is still ridiculously budget. What do you guys think about Exo Stepsisters? Look, we talked about it last week, but we didn't really talk about it. You really talked about Exo Stepbrothers. But what do you guys think about Exo Stepsisters, guys? No dryer this time. I hate it. Dog, you hate your stepsisters? Mean. What are you doing, step bro? You guys gotta stop with that. I think Exo Stepsister may be pushing towards that $100, budget limit. But Exo Sister has consistently proven to be a great deck when the best decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are Sprite and Tearlament. I really enjoy the Exo deck. The turn 1 Draco Future feels good when you can get it. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, how do you get Draco Future? Oh wait, duh, I'm stupid. I'm thinking of True Draco. Speaking of True Draco, guys, what do you guys think about True Draco? I made a True Draco deck in $30. True Draco actually based unless you rely on floodgates. I'm being toxic with it in Master Duel. True Draco is best budget. The good thing about True Draco is that the True Draco spell cards allow you to out Runic cards and Mystic Mine. Like they have to constantly use the resources to be able to prevent you from destroying their cards. And the entire core is really cheap. I told you, Cali, put it in the cart. Yo, homies literally just throw it in the bag. Oh. He's the king of budget. What's really good is that True Draco Spell and Trap cards are effect activations and not card activations. Not a lot of negates actually work, correct? So yeah, basically in case you guys didn't know, if a card says it can negate the activation of a card, it can't negate the effect of a card. So there's a complete difference, and we'll talk about that in a different series. Like I'm telling you guys, there is a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh that you Zoomers do not know about that you probably should be learning about from me. What do you side with True Draco? Well, I mean, you siding your floodgate that stops them. Yeah, there's always just floodgates like Rivalry and Gozen match. So yeah, Dinos are best deck. Mr. Taco Shark, Dinos are actually really cheap. Small World is like really cheap if you can't afford Prosperities. And the entire deck is maybe $20. I'm about to buy all of the Royal Decrees. Mr. Taco Shark, you madman! Red Reboot gets banned and he's like, I'm not dealing with none of that. I mean, before a budget deck, Eldritch is not bad. Eldritch, you can play Eldritch with True Draco, that's kind of cool because your Eldritch cards can like be tributed for your True Draco monsters. That's cool, right? But even if you didn't want to go that route, Eldritch is just like so versatile. For any budget player getting into Yu-Gi-Oh that like doesn't want to learn a whole bunch of complicated shit, Eldritch is probably your way. Our turn, Fluundereese. Yeah, look, I would never steer somebody toward Fluundereese unless they were desperate, but I'm pretty confident you can build the entire Fluundereese deck in about $100. I mean, we already talked about it being one of the best decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! So Flundereese might be it. Fuck you and your board. Flundereese, shoot, 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 shoot.
Normal summon Rabida.
If you play Flundereese, you a whole fucking hoe. Like all parts of you, dog. From your head to your toe, from your knees to your nose, everywhere you go, you are a hoe. But it is cheap. Pure math mechs are pretty cheap. I do think that in this format, math mech in Cyber's decks, because all the Cyber's decks are pretty cheap, right? Math mech, Marine Cess, Solomon Great, Ignister, all of them are really cheap, except for Access Code Talker. That's one thing I hate about Cyber's decks. Is like, yo,
how much you want to win?
Because this Access Code Talker would be literally half your budget. You guys quote me here. Access Code Talker will be reprinted inside of the Rainbow set. What's that set's name? Battles of Legends, Lucky Charms Revenge. Stop. Fuck, I cannot think of this set's name. Battles of Legends, LGBTQIA+. It's an awesome set, but I can't think of its name. Hey, yo, Bert. Hey, what's that new Battles of Legends set that be coming out? Battles of Legends, Pride of Legends. That is not the set's name. That would be a cool ass set. Oh, yo, there you go. He got it. Crystal's Revenge. I don't know if you guys heard it, but Bird in the background, she was so upset. She was like, don't even sound gay. I do like Battles of Legends, Pride of the Legends. I think that would have been the dopest set name. I would have bought like a case of that. Access Code Talker is getting reprinted in that set. I just got a feeling. Chat. I got a feeling. Bro, do you know how many homophobic people would be pissed? Because in order to get their cheap Access Code Talker, they gotta go to Battles of Legends. What was it again? Pride's Revenge? Crystal's Revenge. There we go. Good, I guess they're swallowing their pride. Go home, Colonel. But yeah, I'm like 1,000% confident. I am real confident. I gotta stick my chest out for this. Access Code Talker is going to be in that. And if it's not, we riot, okay? Best set to put it in. Until then, I would probably tell you guys to maybe stay away from the Cyber's decks, because not only are they not top performing decks right now, that Access Code Talker, I don't know, I just feel it in my bones, guys. I saw a post on YouTube saying there is new goatee cards coming out. Yo, do you guys that it is enunciated fish, but even Konami calls them goatee. So like, what are we doing here? But they're really, really cheap. So I'm really excited for them. I think that they would be good. They have a lot of potential. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt you to pick up the goatee cards right now because it's a cheap deck that has so much potential. It does. Some of the Despia cards be going up in price. What Despia cards? I still think you can build an entire Despia deck on the low. That $100? You ballin'. Bro, you gonna get the secret branded openings, the secret Alubers. You ain't no bum, you getting the Shout out to everybody that spent $150 on Alubers. Well, I mean, the Despia cards are cheap too. But like branded itself, like whether you play branded Eldritch, branded Despia, branded Tri-Brigade, branded this, brand your mom's after no matter what you branded deck you play, they all seem to be really cheap. And it starts off with a branded structure deck, the last good structure deck that we've had. Callie, why aren't the theater kids casting Water Princess? Because the good ones have realized that that engine sucks. Back to Tri-Brigade. I like my girls BBW. Tri-Brigade is cheap. There's no way around it. Like you could literally get all of the Tri-Brigade cards and all of the Lyraless cards. I'm pretty sure it all comes up to about maybe $15. Maybe I'm capping. Maybe it ain't that cheap, but it's cheap. The biggest problem with Tri-Brigade is hand traps, but even hand traps are cheap right now. So the only expensive one I think is DD Crow, and you need DD Crow. Crow is so objectively powerful against both Sprite and Tearlament. It's good against just so many matchups. You'd be ridiculous not to get your DD Crows, and Tri-Brigade can search DD Crow. But I want them secret rares. We got secret rares at home. Secret rares at home are glitter on our ultra rares. I have to dust off my 10-year-old DD Crow, and I gotta dust off your 40-year-old mom. We are not the same. She's 57. Yo! She's been lying to me this whole time. Okay. All right, guys. All right, I think that's enough. I'm done. I'm going home.